Hi, I'm Anna from Motherly Law, and this is my first week in review vlog. I'm shaking things up a little bit um, here at Motherly Law and moving Motherly Advice to Saturday and the list to Sunday. And we'll just see how this goes and how it plays out and try it for a bit. So, what I intend to do is address comments from the week and to highlight a few important points from this week's posts, and then also to make note of a few legal slash parenting articles or news stories that I've read from the past week that I think that my readers or listeners, as the case may be, would be interested in. So, first off, thanks so much for all of the kind and supportive comments in regards to Will's grandfather's passing. Papa um, was a very spirited man, a great storyteller, and he was 92 when he passed away, and we'll miss him dearly. But thank you so much for all of your kind words in regards to my post about Papa. Uh, and then I read about school bus safety this week as well, and the comments on school bus safety that I wanted to address. GLB said I wanted to make note that when students are in the area, a misdemeanor then becomes a gross misdemeanor when the school bus red lights are flashing and the stop arm is down. Um, that would be a misdemeanor if you don't stop. If students are in the area outside of the bus, that becomes a gross misdemeanor. Uh, Also, Slacker Mom recounts her experience with her 2-year-old twins riding the school bus. And the first day that the school bus was going to pick them up was hit by a car near their house, and they saw it. But other than that, their experience has been good, and you can check her comment in the comment section. Uh, Thank you for everyone that left comments this week. So the two most important points I wanted to bring out from this week's school bus safety posts. Number one, the danger zone, the 10 feet around the school bus that children should never be in unless they're entering or exiting the bus, and even then it should just be in the door area. And I suggest visually showing your kid what 10 feet is, because it's a lot and kids may not realize exactly what 10 feet looks like. Um, School buses are very safe as far as children riding them, but the um, accidents occur around in that danger zone more than anything else. When it comes to school bus accidents caused by the school bus or by other cars in the area who are not um, watching for kids, don't stop, distracted. Which brings me to point number two, is that we as drivers, we need to be cognizant of school starting again and kids in the area, school buses, especially during the morning commute when the sun can be blinding and distracting. And basically just whether it's legal or not, put down the phone. Don't talk on the phone while you drive. And of course, don't text. And if you absolutely feel like you must be on the phone, please use a hands-free device. Although my hardline stance is don't talk and drive, period. And I welcome you to take that challenge and do that as I have done and others too. And thirdly, there were two articles that I read this week that I wanted to bring to you. One is from Missouri, a new law there that pertains to teachers, and specifically it probably will affect Facebook usage more than anything, but teachers must not have any private communications on online platform. All communications between teachers and students must be in public. Um, teachers are up in arms about this. They are concerned that they will lose that that rapport, that relationship with their students, where they can talk um, through messaging. And again, I think it's mostly going to affect Facebook, but through private messages, and discuss abuse at home, or drug or alcohol issues, or a teen pregnancy issue that they may not feel comfortable doing in person, and certainly not in a public format. Um, and the way I see, and I can understand that, but the way I see it is that this law protects both teachers and kids, um, and by keeping everything in the public view. Um, I know that teachers use Facebook for post information about homework, or discussions, class projects, various things, and so teachers are concerned that they will have to purge their friends lists of any student, um, and the law itself is very vague. Um, and they're leaving it up to the individual school districts to write policies to implement in each school district. Um, so we'll see how that plays out. This law goes into effect August 28th, and I will follow up and be writing on that more. The second article or news story is about a new Illinois law uh, called Zach's Law. Zach was killed 8 years ago when he was playing soccer. He was 6, and his parents worked tirelessly to get this law passed to save other kids. He was playing soccer, and the goalpost crashed down and crushed him. It was not tethered down, and Zach's Law says that all goalposts have to be tethered, attached to the ground to prevent this from happening. And although I had not heard of this happening, I was not familiar with this, but apparently in the last 8 years, since Zach's death, there have been 10 other deaths similar to this. So, regardless of whether you live in Illinois or not, I would suggest to watch out for this if your child's playing soccer. And if you notice the goalposts that are not tethered to the ground or cemented in permanently, to make note of that and talk to the authorities, whether it's city or the school district or YMCA or another group, and ask for them to make it safer for all the children and connect it to the ground. And again, I'll probably be writing more about this as well. And for now, I think this wraps up the week in review, which I'm calling Coffee with Anna. Don't believe I mentioned that, but Coffee with Anna. Hope you're able to have your cup, and got mine. And I would love to hear feedback from you about this. And if there's something you would like me to include, or a particular topic or article you'd like to bring to my attention, that'd be great. Please drop me a line at, you can find my contact information online on the site. Facebook, Twitter, or email, great. I'd love to hear from you, so please do that, and have a great weekend. Thanks.